you got to a point where it's like you took what you got from high school in terms of your social experience, dealing with people, hyping up the crowds, dancing, whatever, verse, and then taking that and kind of applying it to the point where it's like you want to be out there, you want to be sort of a mixture between an entrepreneur, an influencer, kind of bridging the two worlds together and becoming an ambassador, the face of your brand. Do you think that's where it comes from? Do you think that's where it's rooted?
To be honest, I just feel like personally for me, it's more like real life experiences. You know, everything that I've seen since I've been in high school, since I graduated, all the problems I see around myself on the daily, you know, all the problems that I see when I speak to other people, you know, when they tell me that, oh, I have this going on, and I'm just like, damn, you know, and I realize all that as a whole, like, you know, how can I do this to, you know, better my city, better my province, better my country, you know? And it's also at the same time, I feel like it is an introverted and extroverted thing that people that, you know, keep to themselves, especially in this age of like, you know, everyone's on social media, Instagram, we have to have like a certain standard on Instagram that, oh, we can't post this because so and so might, you know, we're so worried about other people's opinion that we often, you know, don't take those chances where, you know, you never know that if I don't do something today and someone else does it tomorrow and they can just, you know, be the next Elon Musk just because that could have been me, but I just did not want to take that chance. You know, that's how I see it. And that's often because, you know, we see social media and we're just so overwhelmed by it that we may not live up to the potential that people want us to, or may not be as good as other people. And I think that's very, you know, unfair that people have to go through that, because personally, I don't like to, you know, compare myself to other people. And I think that's how everyone should be, that they shouldn't be comparing themselves to others, because that's them and, you know, you're a whole different person. You don't have to be like someone else. You just have to be a better version of yourself. And that's where a lot of people don't take those risks and, you know, don't want to take those chances to build something for their city or whatever community, whatever it may be, you know. And that's definitely, I feel like, aside from, you know, what we learned in high school, that high school is like the building point. You know, that's where you can definitely shape yourself up as a person, because you get to meet different people, you get to speak to whoever you want. It's a very free world. But again, nowadays I feel like it's just that, oh, I can't go hang out with the cool kids because I'm not cool enough. Like, there's nothing that, I don't think that's a real thing. There's no, you know, these social barriers that we have, you know, put in place for each other. I don't think that should be there. I feel like if I'm in school, I can speak to whoever I want. And, you know, as long as it's nothing, you know, nothing problematic or whatever, you know, it might be. But I feel like it could just be, it's just like, especially the new generation is just building these barriers around themselves, you know, just staying in their comfort zone. And I feel like that's where I tried not to have a comfort zone. Growing up, I always tried to do, you know, things outside what I usually do. And even now, like, you know, some days I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go outside and speak to anyone, you know, because I want to be in my comfort zone. Some days I want to change my gray hoodie because I like wearing gray and I don't like wearing black and I'm in my comfort zone, you know. But it's very important that you don't get used to that, because as you get older, and that's what I realized, as you get older, you don't want to be doing the same thing over and over again. You need to think outside the box and you need to come up with these creative ideas to, you know, help yourself grow and help your, you know, line of work grow. Because if you just stuck to the same thing day and day, you're just going to be a victim to the system. That's how I see it personally.